Hello everyone. Sorry, I feel like I'm disappearing into my background. Do I turn it up? Maybe I turn it down? No. That doesn't work. Let's see. Down. That helps a little bit. My hair is wet, so excuse this, but I was like, we gotta get talking about the Halloween foods. Maybe up here. Let's try this. Let's see if that works. Eh, not really. Oh well. All right, let's just put it back here because that's a little better. How are you all doing? Happy Friday. All right, let me just send one more little note here. Okay. Okay. All right. Happy Friday. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Aurora. Hello, Daniel. How are you today? Okay, let's. Oh, I was going to send you guys a message. Hi, Christopher. Let's wait and see if we have a few more joining or not, and then we shall proceed. So it's Friday. What do you guys got going this weekend? Anything exciting? Exciting and new. Do 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 do. Okay, let me just put this on real quick. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure we don't hear it. Okay. Hi, Lynn. How are you, mouse girl? We are. It just dropped today. Hi, Ruby Unicorn. It just dropped today, our foodie guide for Disneyland. I was looking through and I saw they have like the Mickey's Not So Scary Night, I think it's called, in Walt Disney World. Their Oogie Boogie, and some Halloween treats for Disney Springs. But then I was like, oh, where's our Disneyland stuff? And I went out and then I don't know. I found it somehow, but it didn't pop up right away for me. So that was interesting. All right. Um, Sound is good. Everything's good. I have a fan on, so let me know if I need to turn that off if it's causing any issues with sound for you guys. You're going to DCA tonight, Ruby. How awesome! Yay! Last night was or yesterday, and I think last night too, because I was ninja watching Berry Place and Main Street Cowgirl. So it looked like wait times looked really good, and it was kind of a nice night. So hopefully tonight is as well. All right, let me pull up. Let me see if I can put it on this other screen so I can see it better, but to the beginning. You know what? I might turn off the fan because it's kind of, I think I have it on too high. All right, one quick second. Let me turn off the fan. Sorry, I'm like in my house clothes. right. And I have to be careful. Sometimes I try to rush around, and I have this exercise ball chair that it's on casters, but yeah. Gotta be careful. I think you're gonna have a good night, Ruby. I do. I think it's gonna be a good night for you guys. Snow and rain. Well, that'll be something. Okay, let me just get us all set up here. Hi, Tyler. Okay, we are going to present. Let me make myself little. No, not, here we go, this one. I want this one. Okay. Share screen. And we are going to do also share tab audio, yes. All right. Is that clear as day for you guys in the background there? I wonder how else could I be? I feel like my picture's kind of still too big. Let's see. No, we'll just do this. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've been waiting for this. Hopefully, I know Scooby Bingo's been asking about it, so hopefully she can come and take a look at this. I want to make it bigger. I'm going to have to move it back here to do that. Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, perfect. All right. I'm going to move it back on the screen so it makes it a little bit bigger for me. Right. Back to here. Okay. So we have got, where's my other phone? Our foodie guide. Disney Eats Foodie Guide to Halloween at Disneyland Resort 2026. Dropped today. Exciting, exciting. And let me just send this off. Are you guys excited for Halloween? Who are our Halloween? I know besides Geofire. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and post it here. Let's see. Sorry guys, let me just do this super quickly. Make sure that okay. I'm gonna send this off to our, I know Haunted Mansion closes tomorrow night. It does, and we went on it yesterday, so that's good. Didn't I just save it? I could have sworn it saved it. Huh. Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's put in the link. And we got to put music. Disney Halloween. It's a medley. Let's see what else we have. All right, we'll just let our Instagram people know, see if anybody is able to join from there. I know it's kind of last minute, so. SoCal Sports, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday afternoon. Hi, Steven. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys. I was just waiting for people to come in. I know it's 12:24, but I started late. And I just kind of did this last minute because I saw that it dropped, and I'm like, okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get it done so we don't push it out too far in case I can't do it this weekend. Okay. Should we also do it here? Let's see. In a posty post. What's this one? What did I just do? Okay. Let's say live now on YouTube. I wish you could put links. I can put it, you can't click on it. Some bit Disneyland. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. That is posting. Hi, Heather Estes. How are ya? Thank you for rolling those dates, Christopher. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to HHN. I was just looking up the dates because I was like, let me remind myself what when that is. All right. Hot off the presses foodie guide. Yes. I kind of scanned through, so it looks like there's some pretty fun ones. Fun things, some things that are familiar. But like here on the cover, this is a new one. And then there's some things that they're familiar, but they have them in different locations. So it was kind of interesting to see. All right, let's get going here. All right. Okay, so we have got Foodie Guide to Halloween at the Disneyland Resort 2026. So this will include Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, and Downtown Disney and the hotels. So this will give us all of our foods that are coming out shortly, and a lot of the novelty items. So any sippers and buckets and things like that should be listed here as well. All right. Okay. Let's just get. Let's go. I kind of want to watch it from the. Don't you have it playing? Okay, there we go. Judy! Okay, before we start, I'm glad you're here now. Today is Judy's birthday. So although I don't have any effects here, we can at least just give a good happy birthday song to our friend and moderator, Judy, if I can talk. Blah, blah. Hi, Chris and Tara. How are you? Ah, I know. When I saw it, I was like, ooh, we've been waiting for this. We are snacking. Doom! I want to give a big old happy birthday to Judy here. And we can all sing happy birthday together. Are we ready? On a one, and a two, and a three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you. Fireworks! Happy birthday, Judy. Gerald Fire! I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Thank you all for wishing Judy a happy, happy birthday. All right, my friends. Let's get going. Ooh, what is your favorite Halloween parade? I only know the one. I only know the Oogie Boogie one. That is different this year, right? They're changing it up a little bit. It's more kind of cavalcade-ish. But I haven't seen any other ones. So there's the cavalcade, of course, at Disneyland too, during the day. All right. Okay, so this starts, actually, I think I need to move this light, maybe like this, so I can see the writing on the wall. All right, it reads here. Attention, frightfully fun foodies, that's us. Halloween time at Disneyland Resort is creeping in, and from August 21st through October 31st, 2026, food fanatics can sink their teeth into gravely delicious limited time eats while enjoying ghoulishly grand decor, special entertainment, character outfits, and more. I scream, you scream, we all scream for the monstrously delicious Rest in Chocolate at Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor. Bulgogi beef toasted with corn cheese soup, which is delicious, from Jolly Holiday, and a villainous red velvet cake from Plaza Inn that will have your taste buds spellbound. For guests who like their coffee with scream and sugar, Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree will offer a grizzly pumpkin cold brew latte. Lynn, oops, my light's falling. Let me scoochy it over here. There, okay. At Disney California Adventure Park, in the spirit of remembrance and familia, will be will be recognizing, depends what, tomato. We'll be recognizing Dia de los Muertos with the return of Plaza de Familia beginning August 21st through November 2nd. Celebrate the everlasting bonds of familia with limited time eats inspired by Disney and Pixar's Coco. And keep an eye out for the Plaza de Familia menu coming soon. So they, I wonder if they'll add anything to it, because I know we usually get the cocoa cake, which is really good, and some other foods and desserts that they bring in for that time over at DCA. Okay, we want to welcome in Krista Joe. Hello. Thank you for joining. Where's my little mouse? Where are you, mouse? This way. We gotta go this way. All right. Krista Joe joined. All right, let's go. Okay, cool. Judy's that's perfect. Watch a foodie live stream and do your workout. I say good deal. All right, so first up is Carnation Cafe. And they're calling this Delectable Delights at Disneyland Park. So, although the bulk of the foods are August 21st through October 31st, there are always other, it kind of varies sometimes by location. So for the Carnation Cafe, we get it a little bit earlier and it runs a little bit longer. So Carnation Cafe, these items are available August 18th through November 12th. So they're going to last a little bit longer, which is awesome. Hi, John. You know what, SoCal Sports, I am so sorry. Oh, we'll talk later. I'll do it before we end. So we have got here, I think I need to put this up here so we can see what we're talking about. All right. There are a couple of drinks, it looks like. An Elysian Brewing Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. And I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Spaten Oktoberfest Marzen. So those are a couple of drinks. They're not pictured, but they're listed here. They're adding, for this time, a spicy chicken sandwich. Panko breaded fried chicken breast tossed in spicy chili sauce with pepper jack and mustard slaw served on a brioche bun. Oh, yes. Very brioche. And they're adding a caramel apple martini. Kissed caramel Smirnoff vodka, Bowls butterscotch liqueur, sour apple juice, and a caramel apple lollipop. Well, look at that. It sure is pretty. It looks like it would be good if, for adult beverage wise, it looks like it would be good. I wonder if it'll let you. I was trying to see if. There you go. We can get a closer look. Very brioche. Is there any lemonade or Cracker Jacks? Maybe, Rufus. You never know. You never know. All right. I mean, this looks delicious when you zoom in on this sandwich, right? It looks oh, you know what? You guys can't see that. I don't think it's allowing. Let's see if it allows. It should, because oh, you know what? Because this is behind. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you can see it. This looks delicious, and can I tell you, we just had the fries Sunday after the chalk walk. Wait, didn't we have fries that day? Oh, maybe it was another visit. You know what? No. We had it on another visit when we had french fries because it was lunchtime. The fries were chef's kiss. So I would like to try the spicy chicken sandwich. It looks pretty darn good. I like that we can zoom in so you can see. And here is the caramel apple martini. I love my martinis. I just like the good old standard martinis, but that looks pretty good. Okay, next up. Churros near Sleeping Beauty's castle. So it's a regular churro. So the churro will be your good old standard, cinnamon sugar churro. But what they're going to have available is the apple pie dip that you can, buy separately. I'm not sure what it costs these days. I want to say maybe $1.25, something like that. I can't remember if I've had the apple pie dip. I'm hoping, let's see, cream cheese frosting topped with spiced apple compote. Okay, so you're going to get some apple pie filling, it sounds like, which is good. Those look like the fries offered for Star Wars night in a mini bucket. Yes. Yeah, so at Carnation SoCal Sports, they put it in a little, like the little metal thing, kind of like when you go to, a restaurant or a burger place, they'll put it in that little fancy thing, but very good. This might be a hard thing to watch while I'm on the treadmill. I know, but at least you're doing it, Judy. Eve! Hi, Eve. How are you? We're talking food, my friend. Okay, so that they'll have available at the churro cart near the castle. I'm sure they'll have it other places too, but it's going by location here. At Gibson Girl on Main Street, they're going to have Rest in Chocolate. Chocolate ice cream buried in a chocolate covered waffle cup topped with chocolate cookie crumbles, gummy worms, and a chocolate tombstone. That is a returning treat. So if you've seen it or had it, it should be, this looks like it's exactly the same. Welcome in, Heather. Hello, hello. OG Heather is here. Ooh, making sandwiches. What kind, Eve? All right, so here are some deliciousness from Jolly Holiday. Oh, I think we might have something new here. A couple of new looking things. Maybe a variation of things we might have seen in the past. Okay, this doesn't say new, but I don't recall it. Anyways, the bulgogi beef toasted with corn cheese soup is so good. So it's bulgogi beef and a grilled cheese sandwich that, you know, are kind of their signature dish at Jolly Holiday. The star of the show though is the corn soup. It is so good. Like, I wish they would serve it in a regular size bowl, or even somewhere else in like a bread bowl. It's that good. Scooby Bingo, yay! I was like, I know Scooby Bingo wants to see the foods and the novelty items. So we are here, we're getting it done. Hi TV, welcome. So that is delicious, and we're getting that also August 18th through November 12th. So that's a plus. So here's a close-up of the bulgogi beef toasted. Deliciousness. They also have this brownie pie, which is fudge brownie baked in a pie crust, topped with ganache, colored mousse, and sprinkles. So if that is your jam, I'm here for the dessert. Okay, so Eve Whitaker says, Havarti and roast beef for Ken, and ham and Havarti for me. Of course, I'm going to amp it up. Of course. Zhuzh it up a little, Eve. So that looks, I wish we could see what the brownie looked like, but I guess it's just a standard brownie. But a brownie pie? What do you guys think? And then here is, it doesn't say new, so, but I don't know if we tried this. Maybe we did and it just looked a little different. Maple bacon cinnamon roll. Sounds delicious, right? I think. So a possible try there. We've also got at Jolly Holiday a variation of the Halloween or of the Matterhorn macaroon. These are delicious. I like just the standard one. I don't need the sprinkles on it, but they are making it, you know, Halloweeny with some sprinkles. We've got the pumpkin muffin. So that is not new. It's something that is returning for the season. This one is available August 18th through January 6th. So we will have that through the holidays. So it kind of transfers over to like Thanksgiving or fall and then into the Christmas season. Marina, just in time for the sweets. I know. This is the second cold brew, Lynn. So we're going to have a lot of cold brews to try. Here they've got, which sounds really good, a pumpkin cold brew topped with vanilla foam and spiced sugar. And that one will be available August 18th through November 12th. So they must have something coming in after the 12th. I don't know if it hasn't, I think I'd want more. There's another one that I saw that I really want to try. This one's, I don't know if it's top of my list. Okay, and they've got a cute Mickey shaped ghost cookie. So this is new. It looks like a shortbread. Yeah, shortbread cookie dipped in chocolate. So, you know, they usually have some sort of shortbread cookie available. So, you know, it's, yeah, just kind of the, I say simple, meaning just the shortbread cookie. Okay. What else do we have? I think we tried this caramel apple cheesecake. Did I try? I might have tried this with Brian Sevilla. I know we tried a cheesecake, but I can't remember if it was at this time or um, if there was a different one at Christmas. Oh, darn, I can't remember. But it was very similar. It's good. They're so sweet. All of these, even if they're smaller desserts, and I like my desserts, but I would say it's really good to share. Plus, then you have room for other things. You know, you gotta think of things that way. They're also gonna have a Mickey pumpkin cupcake, but it's served in this little cup here. So it has cream cheese frosting, good, brown sugar crumbles, and an orange white chocolate mousse finished with chocolate ears and a chocolate twig. Looks very cute. And that's August 18th through November 12th. Scooby Bingo says, can't go wrong with shortbread or cream cheese. So true. And that's why they go, right? It's the formula they stick with. This is returning. This was pretty good. I remember my daughter liked this. But I feel like it wasn't, maybe it was cookies and cream last year, but I thought it was something else the year before. But this is such a cutie. Mickey Mummy Macaron. This one has cookies and cream in the filling. Ah, SoCal Sports. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. SoCal Sports has gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to Chris and Tara. Congratulations, Alex and Disney. Congratulations to Major Win. Congratulations, Mystic Traveler. And congratulations to you, Ryan Teasdale, for receiving those gifted memberships. Please use those now. Fill the chat with your emojis, your member emojis. Have fun with them. I need to, I'll be updating to our Halloween emojis once we switch over to, from the 70th into Halloween. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. Fireworks. Thank you, SoCal Sports. I don't have my rockets. I don't have my other effects here on my laptop, so we got Cordy Works. Thank you very much, SoCal Sports. Hi, Tina. All right, so we've got... Okay, does anybody have, so far on their list, anything that they've seen? Throw those in the chat if there are things that you're seeing that you're like, I want to try that, I would love to try that, I would like for someone on stream to try it. Let us know what you guys are thinking. All right, we have got, what do we got next? This one is the Little Red Wagon. So this, they say it's new because they added to it, but this is the chili cheese corn dog is really, really good. We got this on our Park Streamers Hangout one night, and we shared it, and we were like, oh, that was so good. This one, they're calling it spicy because, one, there's a spicy chili, jalapeno, cilantro crema, and there's also hot cheese puff. So hot Cheeto kind of puff dust served on top to make it spooky and Halloweeny. But yeah, you kind of need your knife and fork for these, but well worth the try. If you are a corn dog fan, a chili cheese, maybe a chili cheese dog kind of fan, and then a little bit of spice. Geofire, all of it. Lynn says, cold brew, wants to try and not share. Lynn doesn't share cold brews. Marina says, I hope they didn't get rid of the pumpkin spice beignets again. They're so yummy. Let's take a, I don't know if I saw it. Okay, when we go through, because we'll get to the mint julep location. Scooby Bingo says, pumpkin muffin is #1 so far. You're going to be here, right? Are you going to be here when that one hits the parks. And then at the Little Red Wagon, I like that they have these drinks. They will do these specialty drinks there. They'll do just the one, right? Whatever it is for that season. They do a really great job at it. So this one is a lychee strawberry green tea. So it's green tea infused with lychee and strawberry. And then you always get your little fruit on top. John says, I want that spicy chili cheese corn dog. It looks amazing. It really does. So that's what we got at Little Red Wagon Market House. So this is basically the Starbucks on Main Street. They're going to have, so they always have the hand pies or the hand pies in the Disneyland candy shops. So at the Starbucks location, they're going to have this churro hand tart. Pastry tart filled with spiced cake. That does sound good. And topped with cinnamon and sugar. That sounds good. Have that, like, I would want it heated up, right? Like, my mouth is watering. Heat it up a little and have it with your coffee or tea. And then this guy's coming back, the shortbread back cookie. This is a fan favorite. It's so cute. It really is so cute. So this one is back. Carol G and the corn dogs. We were just talking about corn dogs. Okay, hopefully we'll be back at the parks next month. Yes. Nice. A Pop-Tart, basically, GV. We have to use our imagination and imagine it's like extra special, not just a Pop-Tart. I hope nobody loses it. Remember, where were we? We were waiting in a queue somewhere and we saw that somebody dropped like one of the Pop-Tarts or something. Okay, so next we have got Plaza Inn. You know, okay, what I like better, but Christmas, they're gonna have a cake there, typically they do, that has the red frosting that turns your mouth completely red. You're like, yeah, you can't avoid it, there's no way. But I feel like they used to have like a purple one during Halloween. And these are both new, so maybe I'm totally okay in that thought. Eve says, I will be back in the parks for my birthday, September 5th. Ooh, it's just a couple months. Or 1 month. Oh my gosh, Eve, you'll be back soon. I know, Red Velvet. I think this might be worth trying. Well, we'll start over here. Sorry, I'm jumping right over to that one. We're going to have a pumpkin cake with pumpkin mousse filling and whipped frosting topped with a chocolate stem. That looks good. Their cakes are good there. Like, they're moist and they always seem to be really fresh. So I haven't, knock on wood, had anything bad at Plaza Inn as far as desserts. Villainous red velvet cake with raspberry jam, chocolate chips, I see them in there, and black ganache frosting. That one's through August 18th through November 12th. That looks really good. That looks delicious. Celebrating my 58th birthday. Girl, high five. We've done it, Eve. Scooby Binko says, yes, Marina, and a raspberry. I'll take 2. All right, so that's Plaza Inn, and you can go there and just get the cake. If you don't, if you just want your dessert there and you're not down for like meatloaf or fried chicken or a pasta or salad there, you can literally just go there for the cake. So don't feel like you have to do a whole meal if it's not something you want. I don't know what ganache is, but it sounds fancy. GV, they also have brioche. That's how we started off this whole stream, so it's very fancy. Ganache is very rich. Very, very rich. Okay, so a potato. They had this. Was it last year? You know what? It was for an after dark event. And I can't remember which one it was. I feel like, yeah. You know what it might have, was it 90s? Because I'm picturing me in the rain. But Refreshment Corner is going to have the birria potato. The one I had, oh my gosh. They stuffed that thing. I had so much birria. It was really good though. So it's a, now let me say this. I'm going to preface this with perhaps what I experienced in the past will not be the same. True Butter Tavern, I feel, does an absolutely amazing job at the baked potatoes because that's primarily what they do there. Refreshment Corner, because they do multiple types of foods, sometimes the baked potatoes, I don't know. Sometimes it can be hit or miss. But yeah, so they're going to do this one, which is a baked potato filled with beef birria and pepper jack topped with salsa verde and served with a side of consomme. So you get the full experience. It was good though. The birria was very good. So that'll be at Refreshment Corner on Main Street, August 18th through November 12th. Bengal barbecue. So everybody is loving their like the Vietnamese coffee, I believe, or the chai latte, I think it is. August 18th through November 12th, they are going to have the iced pandan cooler with brown sugar popping spheres and ube cream. Angela, hello, hello, how are you? GV says, we made birria ramen a few days ago. It was very ganache. I love it. Okay, so that's something there. I think that's the only thing. All right, so Tropical Hideaway, there's no picture, but I was kind of like, I'm just curious how much it's going to be because that's one of my favorite things. My daughter, too. We always like to get our miso soup when we go, like, to a Japanese restaurant. But they're going to have miso soup there now, which is going to be nice in the wintertime. Nice, like, that's another one of those soups that I feel like just kind of heals the soul. Seaweed, tofu, and green onion. And look at this. Oh, this is at the, okay, so that's Tropical Hideaway. Tiki Juice Bar, which is mobile order only, unless something's changed, which is connected to the Tiki Room. They're going to have this, a Dole Whip cone. So Dole Whip pineapple in a sugar cone topped with Halloween sprinkles. A cone. I think that's genius. I hope this takes off and they offer cones more often. Because sometimes you're like, I want like an ice cream cone, but I really want it to be Dole Whip. So I like this idea. I know, Marina. Closer look. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Rancho del Zocalo has a couple of things. Okay, it's not horchata. They have a pozole that they're gonna be serving, a pork pozole. Pozole, yeah. Onions, cabbage, lime wedge, and sliced radishes served with corn tortilla chips. Delicious. Another thing that will just, sometimes a good soup. It's like chicken noodle for the, what is it? What was it? Chicken noodle for the soul or something? But I feel like these soups that have like these broths that they've been simmering, right, with whatever, either with with the beef bone or just, it's so good. So we get that August 18th through January 6th. They were cones. I love it. Eve Whitaker says that's going to be a mess. Dole Whip melts fast. You know what? I don't have that problem, Eve, because I inhale food. But yes, my daughter always has issues with the cones, even though she likes the waffle cone or sugar cones, but I know what you mean, Eve. He says, I would love to see that little cheesy taqueria come back. Where was that at? At Zocalo? I want this right now. Just that sounds really good in this moment. I know it's hot out, but. And I also want to try this. This is new, iced chocolate cafe. Lynn. A blend of hot chocolate, espresso, cream, and coconut served over ice. I would like to try this. I would like to try this. I know. I wish they'd bring a lot of things back there, Eve. I didn't go there a lot, but then when everything was gone, I was like, oh, boo. Riverbell Terrace, which reservations are. It says highly recommended. You could do walk-ups, but sometimes it does get really busy, and you're not able to do a walk-up. Gail! Gildy's on. Okay, are you noting all these locations, Lynn? Scooby Bingo says, I never noticed how much cold brew is at the parks. It's ever growing, Scooby Bingo. I swear, every time we turn around, there's more. Which is not, that's not a bad thing. But I think they're so popular right now, just in general, that it's just, hey, give it to us. We'll take it. This looks pretty good. This looks like something interesting. August 18th or November 12th. I don't know how they would feel if you just went in for dessert. You can make a reservation and go, all I want is your pumpkin crunch cake. So leave me alone. Give me a glass of water and some pumpkin crunch cake. So this is new. Pumpkin filling topped with spiced chantilly cream and a house-made graham cracker. Oh, yes, with the half chocolate on it, with the dipped chocolate. That looks interesting. I would like to try it. Not top of my list, because I don't trust it right now. But it looks interesting. All right, so that's Riverbell Terrace. That's the one thing. Ship to Shore Marketplace. Ship to Shore Marketplace. Is that the one is that where they have the, by Mark Twain? They're going to have the pinwheels. Fried wheat pinwheels served with lemon juice and hot sauce. So like the pinwheels they serve over in San Francisco is what I'm picturing. Those are good. Those are good. And depending how they're serving them, if they're in a cup or they're in a bag or something where you can shake it up, put the lemon juice and the hot sauce, and then shake it up so it kind of covers them all. I think that's a good addition. That's a good addition there. And they could have put it over at Bengal Barbecue, but it's always so busy over there. This will be a great quick grab. Wait, is Ship to Shore there, or is it the one over by Jungle Cruise? I am not completely sure. Oh, TPC! TPC is join the chat. Spy Ninja. Let's see. And thank you, Carol G. And the corn dog sent a goat trophy. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love those things. I'm like, this is so cool, the little gifts and stuff. They're fun. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carol G. Fireworks! Cordy works! All right, we have got, what do we got next? I'm at work. I'm at work. If I put an ice cream in the chat, someone remind me of that item. Okay. All right, TPC is going to add an ice cream to the chat if there's something that we talk about that he wants to try. So somebody's got to keep a list of those items. Pretty please. All right, so Stage Door Cafe. That's the one outside, which is kind of they share a kitchen with the Golden Horseshoe. I love chili cheese fries. Like, that is one of my favorite foods. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love chili cheese fries. Yeah, and they did have chili cheese fries for a while, like on the menu. So I don't know. So now it's like a specialty thing, which is fine. Maybe there weren't a lot of people that were doing it, and then they got to keep that vat of chili, right, going. So the chili cheese fries, we've got fries, and they have the skinny fries here. Fries topped with hearty chili, beef, shredded cheese, sour cream, and green onion. Simple, perfect chili cheese fries, right? The toppings. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Oh my gosh, Eve, don't even get me started. I've only had them twice, but we just had them recently, me and George and Lynn, and oh my, we all got the same thing. We all finished our food. Like, they do an amazing job because it's like one big, it's like when you go to a restaurant where you get that one big piece of cod fish and it's fried to perfection. I 100% recommend the fish and chips at Golden Horseshoe. I don't know if they, I guess they serve the same ones at Stage Door Cafe. I haven't gone over there to get them, just in the Golden Horseshoe. Beer battered fries at Hungry Bear. You know, Gil, I might have to try those again because I don't think I was a huge fan of them when I got them opening day. You know, I don't know, but I've only had them once, so I can't really, say too much. I won't frown upon those beer battered fries just yet. Me too, Eve. I was really surprised. I was pleasantly surprised at how well they did the fish and chips. Do you like codfish? Peter Pants. He's a smarty pants, that Peter Pants. And then they have a strawberry soda. So they do a lot of these. They have the Shirley Temples. They're doing like it's like a fountain drink, right? Because you go, they got the soda water, and then they put in like this. It's strawberry puree. But they do have good Shirley Temples. And I saw one lady, her and her daughter had a Shirley Temple that they were sharing, and there were tons of cherries in there. So that was nice. A cast member must have put some extras. But yeah, that's a nice change, something a little bit different. So at the Golden Horseshoe, they're going to have the same things plus. And this is on my list right here, right there. So they're going to have the chili cheese fries like they do at Stage Door Cafe. They're going to have the strawberry soda, Sprite with strawberry puree, and they're going to have this beauty, an apple pie sundae. You must have ice cream with your apple pie. You must. And it looks like it's got a streusel. Streusel. So a slice of apple pie topped with vanilla ice cream, salted caramel, cinnamon streusel, whipped cream, and a cherry on top. August 18th or November 12th, so take note of those dates. We're going to get it a little bit earlier. What is that? August 18th is, where's my phone? My neck doesn't want to turn. August 18th is a Tuesday. Ooh. Wait, did TBC put a ice cream in the chat? I feel like this would be something he'd want to try. No ice cream cones yet. Wow. Me too, GV. Oh my gosh, apple pie. At Cold Stone, I would always get the vanilla ice cream, and then they would fold in just fold it in. The apple pie filling, and then because I like the crumble one with all the sugary on top, right? So then they would fold that in. Oh, TBC, there's ice cream cone. So remember the apple pie sundae. Yeah, and you have to have ice cream. That's a must. So I hope they do a good job with this. I hope it's a warm apple pie. Don't give us cold apple pie. I want that ice cream, I'm trying to eat it before the ice cream melts, kind of apple pie scenario. Scooby Bingo does not like apple pie. Being bothered by work. Well, just remind you, I'm trying to think, there's certain things that I'm like, I think this is a TPC item, so Gildazon says, wow, give me that apple pie. All right. Dutch apple pie. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder, GV. With a side of tomatoes. Oh, no, Gil. Angela is gifted a membership. And who got this? Is it, I'm trying to see if it's a Q. Is it a Q? Tweaky? 1921. Received that gifted membership. Rockets in the chat. Cordy fireworks. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Please use those member emojis Like I said, we'll be updating it to Halloween soon, but I'll wait. I'm holding off. I'm gonna wait. Maybe we can think of some new ones to add in there or replace. Hi, Choiberg. Eve says, "Oh my God, why are bread and butter pickles so good?" I don't like bread and butter pickles. Mr. California loves them. I don't know what it is about them, but I'm a dill gal. Okay, Cafe Orleans, which is a sit-down reservations. Yeah, highly recommended. Sometimes you can walk up. The only thing they've got new there is a Seaborn Cherry Temple cocktail. What's Seaborn? What kind of alcohol would that be? Is that, I don't know what that is. I'm not well versed. Another cold brew. All right, here we go. Harbor Galley's coming back with the pumpkin cookies. Tina, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Cordy, for the stream. You are so welcome. It's been a while since we've had a foodie guide, so I'm so excited to be able to share with you guys. Like, I've been looking forward to a foodie guide for a very long time. Because I think the last thing was like the patriotic foods, and there weren't that many, right? There were only a few. Thank you very much, Tina. Thank you. All right, so we've got. Oh, Steven says they are crafted in San Diego and made with an agave-based alcohol blend, organic cane sugar, and all-natural fruit flavors. Fruit flavors. It's like I already had one. Well, thank you. Steven coming in with knocking that or kicking that knowledge. I can't talk today. Can I talk any day? No, not really. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for looking that up or knowing. Maybe you already knew that. You guys are always so smart. Thank goodness for you guys, because you've helped me so many times. Okay, so Seaborn is a brand of ready-to-drink hard agave cocktails and margaritas. Okay, thank you. I feel like I've seen the word before, but I wasn't quite sure. I didn't want to try to guess, Scooby Bingo says, yes, the pumpkin cookies. I forgot to get them last year. Well, here's your chance. Hi, Aaron J. Here's your chance. You got to get them. August 18th they come out. So this month through November 12th. So you have time. You can get a baker's dozen. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I don't think that the whipped cream cheese dip is necessary unless it's different than the one they started with a couple years ago, because I didn't care for it and I was like, oh, whipped cream cheese. But you know what? I could be totally wrong. They're also going to have a brown butter. So here's the whipped. This is not new. Okay, so this is the one they serve with them. I don't think you need it. I think the cookies are fine on their own, to be honest. We got another cold brew, brown butter maple cold brew. Joffrey's beignet flavored cold brew with maple and brown butter syrup, topped with brown butter cold foam. Do you know? Not the top of my list, but if we're gonna do a cold brew like tasting crawl or something, cold brew crawl, we can try it. We can get our cups and share. I was at Target yesterday, and actually Mr. California saw it. He hasn't been in a Target in forever, but he was like, I was so rushed. I'm like, but I needed half and half. And then I said, do you want creamer or anything? I'm just going to get you the standard sweet cream. And then he saw they had, we got the creamer. It's the butterbeer creamer last time because they're clearance. They were on clearance. They didn't have those, but they had, so in case this is something you like, butterbeer cold foam. So it's like in, the, like you get the whipped cream in the thingy and you go, yeah. So we got two of those. They were like $1.34 or something, which was crazy. So FYI, check your Target cold refrigerator areas. Oh, did you not know about the? Okay, TPC, you might have to check it out. I know. It's so good. The creamer I had, I got, you know, the one with like, I think it has an iguana or something on it. The cold brew. My daughter got it and she liked it. So I was like, oh, let me try it. So I got that when we were there yesterday too. And this is so bad. Look what time it is. You know what I had this morning? I had a cold brew, the cold brew, right? So it's concentrated. So you put some water in it. And we got peaches and cream ice cream last night. So I put ice cream in it. So bad. I don't know why it's Friday. And then I put the butterbeer cold foam on top. So yes, I've already had my treat today. Oh, okay. TPC says I don't look for flavored creamer. I like coffee flavored coffee. I'm the other way around. Give me the pure, straight up, just coffee, coffee, and then let me add stuff to it. But it was really good. It tasted just like butterbeer, like no joke. And the cold foam also. Um, it, butterbeer, 100%. SoCal Sport. Yes, it's very brioche. Very. Aaron J. Oh, wait, I thought it said Mary Tyler Morris. Never mind. I'm moving on. Moving on. It was in there. But you gotta hold it all the way upside down. Um. SoCal Sports. Cordy's been a cold brew mixologist. So what else can I throw in there? My hair was all. That's why I had to take a shower. I had to wash all the cold foam and coffee out of my hair. Um, okay, moving on. So pumpkin cookies, delish, yeah. Now I want to make them. I want to make molasses. Are they molasses? I don't have molasses. What is it? They're like these brown sugar cookies. I've been saying that forever, and I'm not going to be able to make them today either. Dang it! Dang it! Curses. Mint julep bar. Okay, so they're going to have frightfully festive cocoa dip. That's all they give you. I don't know if I tried this last year. They don't tell you what it is. It's just a cocoa dip. I can't remember. Coffee is food you can play with. It is, right? Okay, so that, what else do they have? I don't see anything, Marina, about the any specialty beignets. Not to say that they won't have them, but I think this is what they're giving us, to be honest. I think we're going to get regular beignets and then a cocoa dip that you can add on for an additional cost. Hungry Bear, they got me with this pumpkin here, this Brock's pumpkin. Do you ever get that mixed bag of it's just pumpkins? Oh, so much sugar. It's good though. Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, August 18th through November 12th. So this is a new one. This one is pretty high on my list to try. Joffrey's French Roast Cold Brew Coffee with whipped cream topper and pumpkin spice topped with a pumpkin candy. I like it because I'm like, there's something mixed in there, right? Like they're going to put, I don't know. It's not just black coffee in there. Looks like Cool Whip with cocoa in it. It might be Heather. It probably is. I like their you know what? When they do the churro dips with the marshmallow, I think those are my favorite. Those have always been really, really good. E says Ken likes blackened. I like cream, cinnamon, and whole earth. I've never had a cold brew because I don't do caffeine. I don't know if they do any decaf ones. I feel like they did. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've seen decaf cold brews. I know. I hope they do too, Marina. I hope they come out with like, oh, forgot to add this to the foodie guide. He says I make an Italian dip with molasses. Ken calls it scoop. Y'all are making me hungry. Oh my gosh. All of this is making me hungry. All right, moving on. We got the churros near Casey Jr. I do want to try this dip. I want to see how this tastes. So this is new. They've got a cranberry cream cheese dip. I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued, and I love the color. It's caffeinated or nothing for me, says Gil. So they're going to have this two places, I think. I think I saw two places. Casey Jr. Churro Cart and Small World. Okay. We'll have them. And that's August 18th through January 6th. Krista Joe says, cold brew is concentrated coffee, so I don't think it's easy to make a decaf version because it sits overnight once you make it. Unless you make it with decaf coffee? Right? Maybe? Need to create a superhero caffeine crew with... Yeah. Well, you know, Lynn is an aficionado on the cold brews, so we got a good little clan there, Tina. And TPC too. TPC is, yeah, yeah. There's a few of those aficionados here. Scooby Bingo says the cocoa dip looks like mousse, and that makes it look good. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Foxglove Fairy. All you have to do is make it with decaf. Exactly. Yeah, like the strength of it, the flavor, but at least if it doesn't have the caffeine, then, you know, if you're a decaf person, it should work. All right, so we got that and that. Edelweiss. I had this, okay, so I just had their regular one yesterday. I know a lot of you were there. August 18th through the January 6th. I wonder if they're going to not have the other one and switch it over to this one. It's going to be filled with cinnamon apples and cream, topped with chocolate and snow sugar. I would like to try this because I did like it. I do like that lemon curd cheesecake though, because it gave it some depth. But cinnamon apples and cream, that sounds really good. I'm curious too, Heather, you know, sometimes you're like, I don't want to know. If it tastes good, you're like, I don't even want to know. It tastes good. That's all I care about. TBC says, I'd prefer to share cold brews. So if I don't like it. Well, yeah, that, you know what? That, I was saying that earlier, TPC, that if we do like a cold brew crawl, then we could just share them. We'll just go do all the cold brews. Maybe we could do it on a PSH and invite friends to join in the parks and we can just try them out. Like we did it last in the holiday season. I know we tried all those foods and there were different cold brews and drinks. I think that would be a good thing to do. Scooby Bingo says I'm a visual person. So if it looks good, right? Like that's number one. All right, so that is the only thing there. Maurice's Treats. It looks like they've got a cream. So I'm not sure. I don't know what you put this on. But they're going to have a sea salt vanilla cream with sprinkles. And Maurice's Treats. I haven't had one of those cookies in a long time. I don't even know if they changed it from the chocolate back to the regular croissant cookie. I needed to go back to the regular one before I have one again. I didn't care for the chocolate. So they've got this there. I guess you could bring it with you. Could get it there and get a churro maybe. A cold brew flight, like a beer or wine flight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we could do that. We could make our own, Krista Joe. And you know what? SoCal Sports is so smart with all of that, with, you know, bringing cups or bringing the bags so we can carry stuff. So I think we've got a good, flights would be $45. I know. But if we share, right? We all grab one and then, you know, gather together and then share. It'd be perfect. So you eat the vanilla cream by itself? Because I'll do it, Scooby Bingo said. Hashtag worth it, Krista Joe. Okay, Disney's figured out making these are very inexpensive, yes, and they have a great profit on it. I agree. Yes, because I agree. Hey, it's good business, right? You gotta give them that. Even if we don't like it as consumers, you're like, well, smart move. Pretzels. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You could also dip your pretzels in these things. And why did I not think of that? Because they have that toffee pretzel that comes out during the holidays over in Tomorrowland. I hope they have it again this year. But when it first came out, or the first time I had it like 3 years ago or four, three, whenever the parks opened back up, they had this cream cheese dip that was, oh man, and then they stopped. But I would definitely do a pretzel with this dip. That's a great thinking, whoever said make sure you put them at the pretzel stands. All right, so now we've got Red Rose Tavern. So you know the gray stuff, they didn't put a picture, but enchanted pumpkin stuff, so that same like the gray stuff look, but it's going to be that shortbread cookie with a mini pumpkin pie inside, topped with pumpkin mousse, sprinkles, silver stars, and a chocolate branch and leaves. And the new drink is going to be French toast cold brew, and I think this is like French. Isn't it French toast crunch? Cinnamon toast crunch, right? With brown sugar and vanilla, topped with cinnamon cream and cinnamon cereal. So it looks good. That looks pretty good. Churro croissant cookie. Man, that was really good, Heather. Like I said, the chocolate I didn't care for, but I wanted to go back to the regular one. Okay, TPC put ice creams in the chat, so I think he wants to try the French toast cold brew. Please note that. Who's taking notes? Who's taking notes? Hi, James. Happy Friday to you. And you, and you, and you, and you. I don't think I've ever had Halloween gray stuff. Well, now you can. You gotta do it, Scooby Bingo. Thanks, Heather. Oh, wait. I think. Okay. Alien Pizza Planet. I feel like we had this one before, the Heat Wave pizza slice. Spicy blush sauce topped with mozzarella and pepper jack. Italian sausage, classic and crispy cupped pepperoni. I like those, the little small pepperonis that are like a little cup. Smoked bratwurst and sliced red Fresno chilies, garnished with basil and hot honey. Oh, hot honey on pizza is delicious. So that is coming back. Oops, why did that slip up there? I think I need to do this. And this is back, so if you don't want the pizza, you want the pasta instead. It got the same thing as the stuff that's on the pizza, but they put it over the penne. And then they always have this. Oops, whoa, hello. Hold on. It's getting away from me here. They always have the alien macaroon filled with berries and cream. I don't know why I'm not a fan of this, but they're so cute. They're cutie patooties. All right. On to the next. Oh, and they're going to have a Halloween green drink. This is new. Minute Maid apple juice. They've made other variations. And apple syrup topped with a caramel cold foam and sprinkles. The ice look like jellies, huh? They put big ice cubes in this drink for the picture. But it looks like little aloe jellies, which would be really good if they actually did that. Thank you, Heather. Okay, Buzz Lightyear, they've got a different dip here. It's a caramel peanut butter candy loaded dip. What do you guys think? Topped with chocolate, peanut butter, flakes, and candy corn. So you get some candy in there. That's something, huh? And we've got Galactic Grill. This is back. Darth by Chocolate. Stellar Spicy Chicken Sandwich is back. Panko Crusted Chicken Breast, Ghost Pepper Salsa Verde, Pepper Jack, Pico de Gallo, Cilantro, Lime Slaw, and crispy onions served on a toasted bun with your choice of cuties or fries. I must have tried this. I feel like I must have tried this. It looks good in the picture. It does look good in the picture. Can I? Okay, good. I was like, I think I went too far. Darth by Chocolate comes back every year. It is good. I think it was super hyped, and so when we had it, I was like, oh. So I've only gotten it once, but I know it's a popular one. What did I do here? Can I get out of that? There. And then they're going to have a pumpkin cream sweet tea. This is new. Sweet tea with pumpkin cream foam topping. Okay. Popcorn near Star Trader. We've got, so this is in Tomorrowland. They're going to have a spicy pickle popcorn. Say that 10 times fast. Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. I don't want it to, do I need to go this, let's see. Anyways, you can see it. So it's popcorn tossed with crushed hot cheese puffs and dill pickle seasoning. That looks interesting. Scooby Bingo says peanut butter and candy corn doesn't look very appetizing. Heather, run away! I know. It's making me hungry too, Christopher. Peanut and candy corn taste like payday candy bar. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Good thinking, TPC. Scooby Bingo says, had me with the pickle, then lost me with the spicy. How did they get the ice to look like that in the sweet tea? I know. That's what I'm saying. It looks like jelly, right? It looks like little jelly cubes. Okay, this is coming back. This must be very popular. The Supernova pretzel, which is jalapeno cheese-filled pretzel, topped with spicy crumble and lime. Okay, dude, picture. You need to, like, not keep creeping up higher on me. You can't see the whole thing. Dang it. Okay, so that's coming back. And now we're hopping over to DCA. GB says, oh, sorry, we already read that one. We're starting at Clarabelle's. This is August 18th through November 12th. So it's the Mickey ice cream on a stick. And they're going to dip it in white chocolate. Oh, I see. So the chocolate, it's all chocolate, and then they'll dip half of it in white chocolate and put the sprinkles. You know, I don't know why it's doing that. I want it to show the whole thing. All right. Award wieners. On to award wieners. Maybe it's the cup design because there wouldn't be much room for the tea. Yeah, not with all that ice. It must have been something to show the colors, maybe. Maybe they did that to enhance, allow them to enhance the colors or something. Krista Jo says it probably is. It's food photography. They get really creative when they take still food shots like this. True, Krista Jo. Okay. Award Wieners is going to have an Oktoberfest dog. Wait, do I need, let me see if this works. I don't know why it's doing that. It was doing really good before. But I don't want to shrink the screen, so we'll just deal with this. This looks, wait, what kind of cheese is this? Okay, it's a pork cheddar sausage, sauerkraut, caraway seeds, and cheesy beer mustard sauce on a soft pretzel bun with soft pretzel bun. It better be soft. Don't be letting those sit out too long. And you can have oranges or fries. No more film strip fries, but you get fries. So they'll have that award wieners as well as a Seaborn sangria served over ice and mixed fruit. So although they're showing blackberries here, you might, oh, blackberries and blueberries, you may not get those. They left it open to put whatever fruit they have on hand. And then they're going to have a Route 30 Brewing Company Oktoberfest Lager. Okay, Hollywood Lounge, which is where most people get like the their drinks. I feel like because they do Hollywood Lounge, but they're showing food. I feel like this is going to be at the food truck. I didn't hear anything after beer, GB said. You definitely need utensils for that Oktoberfest dog, Krista Jo. 100%, right? Okay, so we've got a Calidad Beer El Titan Dark Lager, a horchata whiskey cocktail with horchata with rum chata and cinnamon whiskey, a Phantom Potion, which is pineapple lemonade with blue curacao apple pucker, and Sprite topped with grenadine and served with an Oogie Boogie Moon Glow cube. That one's new. They're listing a beef and cheese tamal a la plancha, beef and cheese tamal with salsa verde, lime crema, shredded lettuce, and pico de gallo. And a spicy, which this is not new, so it's coming back. It was good. I think I did try this. The spicy Oogie Boogie burrito, which is carne asada, guacamole, fries, pico de gallo, shredded cheese, crunchy hot cheese flavored snacks, and spicy crema and a green tortilla. So I think it's at that red food truck. And then a Seaborn prickly pear margarita. On to schmoozies. So they always do something with the Mickey shaped waffles. Mickey shaped, not chafed. This one, ooh, banana custard. Do we need a ice cream in the chat from TPC? But it's matcha. So the actual waffles are matcha. I don't know how you feel about that, TPC. But it's filled with banana custard. I think that's worth trying. That might be tasty. And they're going to have a pumpkin pie Mickey shake. Pumpkin pie and vanilla milkshake with whipped topping and golden cream filled cookies. And they do say Oreo, so we know they're using Oreos. So that is at Schmoozies. Okay, so they listed it at Hollywoodland, but I don't know. I don't order from that location, so I don't know if you can actually mobile order food from there. But Studio Catering will have that beef and cheese tamal and the spicy Oogie Boogie burrito. Pim Tasting Lab. So there's Pim's Test Kitchen and there's Pim's Tasting Lab. The Tasting Lab is all, I think it's all drinks, right? Or do they serve that pretzel? I think it's all drinks. And then Pim's Test Kitchen has the food. So a new drink they'll have there is a Seaborn pomegranate margarita. And thank you, Stephen, because now we know it's basically they're just going to pour it in the cup with ice, right? It's already pre-mixed and everything. Test Kitchen has some new items. Look at this thing. Look at the eyes with the green olives. That's cute. They're going to have a bar that looks massive. It looks like so much going on in there. Barbecue pork Munster grilled cheese. Barbecue pork belly and Munster on sourdough with crispy onions and jalapeno slaw served with potato bites, aka tater tots. Experiment number 1966. I feel like we got to try this just because. You know what I mean? And I want it to look just like this. Or else. I'm kidding. And then they're going to have, so we're going matcha crazy here. Strawberry matcha latte, which could be good. I just want the wafers. And then a strawberry matcha rum cocktail. So matcha with strawberry cold foam topped with strawberry sugar wafers and strawberry condensed milk drizzle. And then the rum, same thing, but add rum, white rum. Krista just said, ew, green olives. I like green olives. They're delicious. Terran Treats. They always have a specialty churro. Scooby Bingo says, added both margaritas and sangrias to my list. Check. Heather says, when I ordered it, I would show them the picture. Hi, I want this. It looks like this. Smart, Heather. So they're doing the ube cheesecake churro. So churro rolled in chocolate cookie sugar with an ube cheesecake whipped topping and chocolate cookie crumble. Oh, you do? Okay, so thank you. You are a green olive fan. I love green olives too, but you know, someone's going to be like, oh yeah, someone must have got busy at work. Work's button in. Okay, cozy cone. Ooh, it looks cool. I like it. They have a Vietnamese coffee with ube sweet cream foam. Ube sweet cream foam. But look at what's all in there. Iced Vietnamese coffee with ube sweet cream foam topped with black sprinkles. But see, they drizzled that stuff down here. There's something more to this. I want this to look like this as well. And then you can also get that with Bailey's Irish cream. So same thing. Get it in a yellow cup. What syrup are they using to make it cold? That's what I want to know. Because they talk about the cold foam, but they didn't say anything about the syrup. So I'm so curious, Krista Jo. Cozy Cone Motel 2, they're going to have the ice cream cones. They don't, oh, here's the 2. Oh, they're doing this again. They did this last year, the ube soft serve. And then you can get a ube vanilla swirl. And they put the black sprinkles on top, so they did not put a picture. And then this is something they have, the mac and cheese cone, but they put some spicy red pepper cheese sauce on top, so a little bit of crunchies on top. I don't want to drink anything that's cursed. Me either, Heather. Disney be lying. Krista Jo. Cozy Cone 4, frozen cone concoctions. And we've got a strawberry peach margarita, which is tequila with spicy strawberry peach chamoy, lemonade topped with a peach ring. And then they got the strawberry michelada, which I still have never had a michelada. And then they're going to have a Mother Earth Brewing Company Cali Screamin' Pumpkin Vanilla Cream Ale. And then an Unsung Brewing Company Poison Apple Seltzer. Cozy Cone Motel 5, that's the popcorn where they have like the popcorn and stuff. This sounds, oh wait, what else is in there? I don't know. I don't know if I need all that accoutrement on there. Pineapple, cucumber, agua fresca. I would just want it like that. But they top it with diced cucumbers and pineapple. I'll take that part. Drizzled with chamoy and chili lime seasoning. Maybe a little. I don't want a lot of that on there. And then they have the Phantasma Agua Fresca cocktail. Same thing, but they add in tequila. Go back up to Vietnamese coffee. Could it be the cups that are color changing? That couldn't be it. They'd be expensive to get. You know what? Yeah, because they just use the plastic. Maybe they just didn't list. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Maybe they just didn't list the syrup. See how they do. They drizzle something on top. You can see it. It's not. That's the cold foam. All right, we'll have to investigate that when it's there. It is really pretty. I agree. All right, flows. Hi, Sunflower. Yes, it's the ube, but they don't mention a syrup. They only mention the ube cold foam. That's what we're trying to figure out. They're not mentioning what the syrup is. We can assume, but just we're deep diving. We're trying to figure everything out and see if everything's matching up. Everything's to code, Hi, yoo-hoo. Happy Friday. Flo's is going to have the mango habanero chicken strips with fries and topped with green onion. It's not new. They used to just have it for like Oogie Boogie, the event night. But I think they've cut back on event night foods, and then they just kind of have them more for everybody to have. I remember, I don't think they were habanero mango, but I remember they had the hot chicken strips over at Galactic Grill during the summer. I think it was the first summer when they opened back up. But they were really good. I remember waiting for the Main Street Electrical Parade, and I got those and one of the slushy drinks from Galactic Grill. It's really good. And they'll also have the Desert Pear Agave Wine Margarita. Okay, Aunt Cass. We got a long way to go, you guys. But there'll be novelties, so it'll go a little bit quicker. We deep dive the foods. August 18th through November 12th. This Did I forget if I even got to try this, or maybe I had a little bit. We might have shared it with on PSH. I want this so bad. Like chicken, I don't like. I'm not a traditional pie person. Like I don't like the pie crust and all that stuff. But put it in a sourdough boudin bread bowl, and I'm in 1000%. So I would like to have this multiple times before it's gone. It just sounds so good right now too. Of course, sunflower meat. What is it? Sunflower Mads. Thank you for being here. And then they're gonna have a taro bread pudding, which I've had before. I did not have it, but it's warm taro white chocolate bread pudding with whipped cream and tapioca spheres, served with a coconut vanilla sauce. I don't know what's there right now, but I think I need to have whatever's there right now. I think it's something good. And then they're going to have our Vampire Mickey shaped sourdough bread that you can get. And then, oh, here's an interesting one. Chocolate raspberry cold brew. Joffrey's cold brew coffee with raspberry foam topper. Looking pretty good there. And then, of course, the Mickey Vampire will be at the Bodine bread cart out in front of Aunt Cass's. Okay, cappuccino cart. Here's what was at on the cover of the foodie guide. So it's a Mickey shaped waffle macaron. Hold on, get Mickey shaped macaron filled with salted maple buttercream, maple syrup, and chocolate coated waffle pieces. I want to try this. I don't know what that butter is. I don't think you get a slab of butter on top. Maybe that's some kind of candy thing they're gonna add. I don't know. But anyways, that looks delicious. And these are coming back. These were really, really good. Peanut butter mocha cold brew. Mocha cold brew, peanut butter whip, peanut butter drizzle, and M&M's peanut butter chocolate candies. And then they also have a whiskey version. But you don't get the candies. I think they should have kept the candies on there. But it's really good. I would try that. The macaron. Cocina Cucamonga is going to have an ube flan, which, okay, that's not new. That's coming back. And they're also going to have that mango agua fresca. Isn't that what we saw at one of the cozy cones? And then they'll also have it with tequila. And then their Bottle Logic Brewing Blood Orange Paloma Hard Seltzer. Lucky Fortune Cookery. They always have a new version. Switch up the Baymax macarons. This one is filled with ube cream and salted caramel chocolate crunch pearls inside that little guy. And then they're going to have a 3 milk ube tea with brown sugar tapioca spheres topped with coconut foam. The color's pretty. All right, the Cerveceria. They're going to have 2 new ones. Carl Strauss Brewing Company, Carlitos Mexican Lager, and a flight option, Carlitos Mexican Lager flight option. So those are new. And then they'll have their Oktoberfest. Sonoma Terrace, they're going to have the Engren Brewing Oktoberfest drink. Lamplight Lounge will have steak frites. So a New York steak, manchego, truffle fries, and a peppercorn sauce. I'm really irritated that it's cutting off at the top, but we get a closer look there. And arroz con leche donuts, cinnamon sugar donut with arroz. Is it arroz or arroz? Con leche candy pecans and spiced chocolate powder. I never get to go to Lamplight Lounge very often. There's nothing super like that's really calling my name there, so I don't go there often, although this does look good. I'm sure it's like $40 or more. He says, okay, going into ninja mode, gotta go buy some cowboy boots and new cowboy hat for quinceañera tomorrow. Eve, be careful out there. And we know you're there. Ninja driving, ninja shopping. Love you too, Eve. Lamplight's also going to have a Halloween cocktail, which is bourbon, cinnamon whiskey, lemon juice, amaretto, and apple juice. And returning is a Omegang All Hallows Treat Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout and 2 Towns Spiced Cosmic Crisp Hard Cider. And then the Lamplight Lounge, there's a boardwalk dining where you could do walk-ups, like you don't really need the reservation. They're going to have that Halloween cocktail and the 2 Town Spice Cosmic Crisp Hard Cider. No foods that are new there. Bayside Brews, that's the one over by Silly Symphony Swing. Santa Monica Brew Works Pickle Lager. Michelada option is available as well, so that's new. Ninja Cowgirl, SoCal Sports. And then we've got Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, Anti-Vampire Pizza, Roasted Garlic Marinated Chicken, Creamy Garlic Sauce, Mozzarella, Bacon, Tomato harissa, Drizzle, and Green Onions. What do we think of that? They're also going to have a Caramel Apple Cheesecake, caramel cheesecake with apple filling topped with vanilla chantilly and salted caramel. That's new. You can't say chantilly without thinking of the song. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's probably good though. Usually, right, when you see it and you're like, eh, but then you try it and you're like, oh wow, that was really good. And then there's the cheesecake. Churro Cart by Goofy Sky School. This looks good. Caramel cheesecake churro. Classic churro with caramel, cheesecake icing, caramel, twice caramel? Oh, and chocolate drizzle. Potential. The Fluffernutter is coming back. This is a fan favorite. So this one will be by Redwood Creek Challenge. The backside of Grizzly. The one thing I noticed with that particular churro cart is they close a lot earlier than some of the others. So just make sure to get this early. Don't wait till the end of the night because more than likely it will be closed. Scooby Bingo says pickle lager sounds interesting. I'd like to see what it looks like. Yeah, maybe we'll have a picture like when they put the signs up. So we'll try to grab that when we're there and share it on the stream, Scooby Bingo. Oh, SoCal Sports says I'd try it. The pizza, the anti-vampire pizza. And you know what, SoCal Sports, thank you so much. I'm a dork. SoCal Sports was kind enough to jump in and mod on a particular day and or night, and I didn't remove the wrench, so I'm so sorry. She's like, I'm just ignoring it. I know. Smoke Jumpers Grill. We've got a Villainous Wings, tossed in sweet and tangy gochujang sauce, drizzle with ghost pepper ranch, and topped with chives. You know, that has potential. And I'm not a wings person, but that looks pretty dang good. They've got coming back the Oogie Boogie lemonade. So it's just Minute Maid lemonade with green apple, premium syrup, cherry flavored popping spheres, and raspberry sauce. They also have a green apple lemonade margarita. Throw some tequila in there, cherry flavored popping spheres, and raspberry sauce. And then the Bottle Logic Brewing Aurora Borealis hard seltzer. Honeydew lime seltzer served over ice. That sounds interesting. Honeydew lime seltzer. So many yummy foods and drinks. I know, James. So many. Okay, outdoor vending. We've got... I would like to try this as well because I liked the pull-apart bread. Buffalo Chicken Ranch pull-apart bread with cream cheese, Parmesan ranch, and fried onions. We gotta try that one. They got the Oogie Boogie cookie. Oh no, sour apple cotton candy. Wait, is that the one? No, it's caramel apple. Sour apple might be good. Green apple cotton candy. And then they're going to have that Seaborn Boo Raspberry Margarita. And then Fall Brewing Company Goo Goo Muck Hazy IPA. I love the names. Oogie Boogie looks pretty cute as a cookie. Mike! We eat with our eyes first. And then the camera eats next, Heather. Yes, I need that. Will it be there August 25th? What, the Oogie Boogie cookie? Yes, it will be out August 25th. I mean, August 18th. I'm sorry, I was looking at your chat. Okay, at the hotels. We're off to the hotels. This looks very pretty. Disneyland Hotel is going to have at the Broken Spell Lounge the Dark Heart, which is Hennessy VS, Plymouth Gin, Creme de Cacao, Chocolate Bitters, and Lemon Bitters. Do you think that's this one? I don't think that's this one. That's a new one. Three Witches, Casamigos Reposado, Espresso, Liquor 43, Mr. Black Cold Brew Coffee Liqueur, or, oh, Alan told me how to say that word, now I forgot. That one, Orgeat. And Fee Brothers Fee Foam, Fee Fi Fo Fum. We got the Green Eyed Scepter, which is Pernod Absinthe, Avisi Prosecco, St. George Spiced Pear, Cinnamon Syrup, and Lime Juice and Blackberry. Q10 with OBC. Yeah, you know me. Whoever gifted a membership earlier. Thank you so much. Chris and Tara, that was SoCal Sports. Whoop, whoop. Carol G says, me neither. Not really a wings person. Right? Yeah, it's like, but it has something about it. Like, I was like, it looks good. So we'll see. Of course, Goofy's Kitchen. They celebrate Halloween. I've done that once. I've done the Christmas one with Dragon Blood. He was so kind to take me along for that, and I did the Halloween one a couple of years ago. That was fun too. Oh, and these are at Goofy's Kitchen. They got a pumpkin spice latte, chocolate espresso martini, which I can see there, a foolish margarita, which it looks like it's this one because it's red with the black raspberry, Chambord black raspberry liqueur, a spicy pineapple margarita. I had this at the Grand. Oh my gosh, the poolside one. Oh, I can't think of the name right now. You guys know. Goofy's Kitchen jacks up the price for Halloween. Yeah, not really any additional value though. Except they're in their costumes. They are in their Halloween costumes. I guess that's the upcharge, right? Witching House Spritz and Elysium Brewing Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. The Coffee House, which is kind of right next door to Goofy's Kitchen, they're gonna have that Mickey Bat cookie, a banana. Ooh, what is this? Banana bread latte, butter pecan latte, maple sea salt latte, pumpkin spice latte, and hot caramel apple spice. Look at them with all their lattes. Has anybody been to that coffee house over there at the Disneyland Hotel? I want to try the banana bread one. Not worth the price point? I know, but if you're visiting, if you've never been, say, hey, live it up. Live it up. And look at this, Trader Sam's. They've got this souvenir cup, Haunted Mansion Holiday, 25, I can't make this one bigger, 25, what is it? Is it 25 years? But you get this. And the drinks are this chilling challenge, Cloaked Spectre, Scarecrow Old Fashioned. We've got a Dole Whip Pineapple Orange with Guava. What? A Dole Whip Tropical Float. A Dole Whip Tropical Float with a splash of rum. So it's served with a Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion Holiday Cup on the side. Limit 2 per person per transaction. Available while supplies last. Served at the outdoor patio bar. Available August 21st through January 6th, or, while supplies last. So they've got a few different drinks there. I like that Dole Whip pineapple and orange soft serve with guava juice. That sounds delicious. So disappointed they don't sell buckets or sippies at downtown. I know. I picked up 3 Halloween items last year. Mike says, yeah, I did it once. Don't need to do it twice. Right, exactly. Rather go to Trader Sam's. Did you cover them yet? Yep, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, gonna add that to my greeting. I was going to go to Oogie Boogie this time, but no parade, right? It's a cat. Okay. It's not, and I can't, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of the parade. I know you guys, it's like frightening something, right? That parade will not be running this year, Carol G. We think it might be due to like the construction, so there may not be as much room backstage for them to run that full parade. So they're doing a different version. It's almost cavalcade-ish. I feel they're still pulling all the stops with the dessert or dining packages and all that fun stuff. But I know that was a bit of a bummer. So we've just kind of seen kind of illustrations of what they're going to do. No pictures. I know. I feel you, Carol G. It's a tough one. Without, you know what I mean? Like, you want it all if you're going to go. Craftsman Bar. That's where I had that spicy pineapple margarita before. So Craftsman Bar, they're going to have, I don't know how to say that. Requiem cocktail, Casa Amigos Reposado, passion fruit, green bar hibiscus. Where's hibiscus? Liqueur and lemon juice. And then they're going to have a candy bar donut. What is that? Mickey Vampire donut, a mini Halloween cupcake, and a pumpkin muffin. Oh, they're going to have the pumpkin muffin there. I think it's the same one, Scooby. Candy bar donut sounds intriguing. I wish there was a picture. So at the Great Hall Cart, which is inside the lobby of the Grand, we've got the chocolate chip cookie cup with milk, which they do that, and they'll do it a different version for Christmas or, the holiday. Oogie Boogie was worth it for the free candy in 2019. Not sure what the cost is now, but you can stock your trick-or-treat bowl with just that. Or just go to C's and get some good chocolate. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes when you're like, wow, I sure got a lot of Cheez-Its and gingerbread Pepperidge Farm versus like good. And I'm getting all choked up. I don't even think they gave us the full-size candy bar for Magic Key holders. They were doing the almond Snickers, like a full-size bar. I don't think we got that last year, I feel like. Okay, so they're going to have a Sally Pumpkin Spice Cupcake, Devil's Food Chocolate Chip Cake filled with coffee fudge and topped with pumpkin spice buttercream, and you get Sally on top. A Jack Skellington Linzer cookie, decorated sugar cookie. An Oogie Boogie Crisp Rice Treat, which I think we can guess what that looks like. They didn't put it here. Scary Wreath Macaron. Pictured here is a Pecan Caramel Crunch Cookie. We're going to have gingerbread skeleton cookies. So if they taste like the ones at holiday time, you can get your gingerbread fix. They're going to have a gooey peanut butter cookie, the Mayer chocolate cake pop, and a buttery pumpkin bread. And that's all in the lobby of the Grand. Hello, treat, says EXP. SoCal Sports and craisins. I love the craisins, though. I will, if anybody wants to donate craisins to the channel, I will accept craisins. Carol G says that full parade is a great part of the Oogie Boogie Bash. I'll just wait. I know. It is such a bummer. I'm sorry, Carol G. But everything's for a reason, right? Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there'll be even more festivities next year when they get through some of this construction, at least on the back end where they're building Coco and Avengers Campus, because we have a lot of closed gates and everything. It's a little tricky right now. Mike says craisins are good, but like as much sugar as a Cordy cone. I know. Don't burst my bubble. I want to feel like I'm being healthy. They are very sugar filled, I know. EXP says I would eat my craisins. Okay, where are we on to next? Hearthstone Lounge. Oh, we've got available. What's available there? It doesn't. Oh, just that cocktail. They've got that one Ricudam. Storytellers Cafe. They'll be in their Halloween costumes August 21st, through November 12th. Oh, well, actually, they're just advertising the cocktail. But I would imagine storytellers, right? Aren't the characters there? I would imagine they're in these costumes right here, or this dressed as such. Oh, they're going to have a Clarabelle's Enchanted Halloween dinner. August 21st through October 31st. Join Clarabelle the cow and her pals for a night full of tricks, treats, and delightful time. All are encouraged to dress up for this enchanting dinner. So that's at Storytellers. Jack Skellington cookie is worth going down there. It's delicious. Oh, okay, good to know. Mike Skellington says, I am not. It's just to encourage you to eat ice cream for health reasons. I like it. Okay, I like the way you're thinking. I like it. And then we got these guys. Oh, for the brunch. So during brunch, it'll be Mickey's Autumn Adventures Breakfast and Brunch, August 21st through November 15th. Pixar Place Hotel. So this is that little where they sell the coffee. We've got a caramel apple overnight oats, tiramisu latte, which is new, Nutella Linzer cookie, a dulce de leche Linzer cookie, pumpkin spice latte. Downtown Disney has a few things. We've got wait, what's Gigi's Chicken Shop? What's GG? It's not Garden Grove. GG's Chicken Shop. I'm so thrown off. I'm lost on the Downtown Disney stuff right now. But they got a RIP cup. Oh, it's like the dirt cup. Yeah, graveyard dirt pudding. Chocolate pudding, Oreo crumble, Mickey Mouse sprinkles, gummy worms, and a tombstone decorated Milano cookies. Make sure my phone is charging. My daughter's going to pick me up after work, but I haven't heard from her yet. I was like, what time? We've got Parkside Marketplace. I had an iced coffee from there, and it was very, very good. Maybe I need to hit the Stairmaster before I go and have one of each. Mike, you know what? It always makes me feel better to at least break even with the treats. SoCal Sports says, Cordy, are you going to try? Yes, I am. If they have it there tonight, SoCal Sports, I'm 100% going to try that. I need to do another tasting, so I might have to spin the wheel too, but I want that Biscoff one. So Handles was advertising that they have a Biscoff cheesecake ice cream. So I'm hoping they have it tonight. Mike says, SoCal Sports, yes, ice cream has calcium and vitamin D and protein. It's like frozen baby formula. How bad can it be? Mike, I had peaches and cream ice cream, Tillamook, by the way, in my coffee this morning. So, yeah. I'm on the train. I'm on the Cordy Cone train. Guess it's time to explore downtown Disney, Cordy. It is, Krista Joe. I haven't been to the new location for Earl of Sandwich or Earl of Sanchez. Um, we just peeked in the Carnaby. We haven't eaten there, but it was already closed, and so the cleaning crew was going in. And Lynn's like, "Let's go in. You can take your pictures." I'm like, "But I don't think we're. But oh, come on." So we went in, and I never did post it, but I did film. Um, Oogie Boogie Bash tonight? No, not yet. Not yet. Biscoff? Oh, Biscoff cookies are so dang good. I was doing the yogurt thing where you put the Biscoff cookies in your yogurt and then you put it in the fridge like overnight and then oh, it's so good, but bad. I got the big old box from Costco where you get a bunch of those like yeah, it was James Earl Jones of Sanchez. That's my James Earl Jones impersonation. So, oh, Walt Disney World has their party tonight. Oh, is it Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? I think is what it is. Skippy Bingo says, I've only seen the new downtown Disney area in streams. I need to explore. There's a lot. I want to go to Happy Eyes. I went there when they were just, kind of a summer food truck. And now they have a permanent location. We got, Kathy's Cookies has a permanent location. That Parkside Cafe. They are good. But I hardly ever start there or end there because I wanted to go there, but after the stream yesterday, but the monorail was not running because it was too hot. Look at this brownie. The brownie looks really good. If it's nice and gooey, I will be so happy. They have an apple, looks like an apple latte or a cold brew or iced coffee and a tea. So what are these called? Little Monster Brownie, a Harvest Chai Latte, and the Sleeping Curse. Those all look delicious. I think Walt Disney World needs the businesses it's a little bit different there. The local crowds aren't what they are at Disneyland, for sure, 100%. Carol G says, I've always wanted to go to Pixar Hotel for a build your own brew. Do it! And it's usually pretty quiet too. So, it's a nice relaxing area too. You should do that when you come out, Carol G. Oh, and they have these too. They have a Tombstone chocolate trifle. Ooh, it's a tiramisu. The Mystic Cauldron Latte. So not ube, which, something a little different. We got a sweet blackberry flavor swirled beneath a purple cold foam with chocolate cookie crumbles. Definitely want to try that. 100%. Pumpkin slice latte. That looks really good too. And they've got their cinnamon roll. Pumpkin pie cinnamon roll. That looks delicious. Okay, I guess we're going to the Parkside Cafe. It does, right? Chris and Tara, it looks really pretty. And you're like, and then you got the cookie crumbles on top. When is this? Let's see if there's a date. August 21st. Okay, through October 31st. So I'll have to wait a little while on that one. Soul Sister, I would like to try that restaurant that's in that one marketplace. So that it looks like they've got some popping spheres on this. This is a spooky soulberry bubble lemonade. Cherry lemonade bursting with blueberry popping boba pearls. Sounds sweet and refreshing. Scooby Bingo says, again, cold brew everywhere. I've only been at the Maple restaurant at the Pixar Hotel. Yeah, the Great Maple's good. Krista Joe says, oh, hi, Mike Skellington. I've been lurking and drooling over this food, so I might have been quiet when you showed up. Vista Parkside Market. Oh, look at this cool. Is that like a souvenir cup, I wonder? Oh, and you got that special cherry. Let's see. We've got a campfire cream soda. All right. That sounds good. With marshmallow syrup. So Coca-Cola, vanilla cream and marshmallow syrup. Sleepy Hollow, dark rum, amaretto, chai simple syrup, lemon, vanilla, and bitters. All Hallows Eve, mango cherry whiskey, bourbon, Thai tea, cacao, vermouth, and bitters. Oh, look how cute with the chili peppers, like for little horns. I almost said ears. Horned shadowy elixir, tequila, blood orange juice, honey, and lime juice. We've got a candy corn cream soda, orange soda, vanilla cream, and marshmallow syrup. Raven's Revenge, chili, cacao vodka, espresso, vanilla, and coffee liqueur. They look beautiful. That Sleepy Hollow mug looks cool. It does, Chrissy Joe. I wonder if you get it. We'll have to check on that. We'll have to fact check that. Heather says apple pie sundae, brown butter maple cold brew, French toast cold brew. Have a great day, everyone. All right, there it is. That's for TPC. You too, Heather. Thank you, Heather. Candy corn in California. Oh, are we looking for some new merch, Mike? I like it. I like it. Mike says, Chrissy Joe, between Katie and Cordy streams yesterday, all the streams are blending together. I know I said hi 2 times yesterday. Candy in California. That was funny the other day. That was a good one. I love it because it was just so like, it's so pure. It was just like in the moment. I wish, I'm like, I don't know if that person ever watched another stream, but man, he made history. I'm always hoping that when I talk about it, that he'll hear, he'll like tune in at the right moment and be like, aw. Okay, California Churro, which is in downtown Disney. They have an ube matcha and cream. Churro covered with matcha sugar and topped with whipped cream and ube condensed milk. Beignet Expressed. They've got some colorful sprinkles on these. They're caramel apple, candied apple icing, caramel drizzle, and spooky sprinkles. Can I tell you, when we went to we went to a chalk before the walk. It was like a media luncheon thing. Me and Barry Place went to that one. TBC wasn't able to make it that night, but they served the best like crab like little slider sandwiches, and then they had beignets that they were like making fresh and then putting out there. Oh my gosh, I was like, these are so good. But all that to say, we were at the Jazz Kitchen, but the Beignet Express is the same, right? When you get them there fresh, they're really good there. Scooby Bingo says so much stuff. I'll have to double check I didn't miss anything. I know. I'm gonna forget everything. Once we hang up, I will remember nothing. Cordy, you need to add a lo-fi candy song by Mandy Moore to your elevator music. I'll have to look for it. Krista Joe, if you come across anything, the ones where it is like elevator music so we don't get copyrighted, a copyright hit, let me know. I just kind of search Google and see like if I can find stuff, but I will look for it too. Ben, yay. Okay. I think we're gonna get to the fun stuff, Scooby Bingo, the toys. These look really pretty. Is that sushi? Splitsville. They've got a midnight roll, which is creamy avocado, salmon, and cream cheese wrapped in black rice, topped with masago, pickled onion, micro-less cilantro, and a smoky chipotle mayo drizzle. It kind of sounds really good. They've got a black spider, which is the blackberry liqueur, vodka or gin, cranberry, and fresh lime served with a sugar rim. That's on the right with the pumpkin. And then we've got witch's brew, which is melon liqueur, vodka, blue curacao, topped with ginger soda and served in a martini glass there with the blackberries and the witch's hat. I like the sugar rim drinks. Sugar. Centrico has got pumpkin flan and a tequila reposado, so La Calavera Roja, lime juice, cranberry, and spice apple syrup. This is pretty. Benny and the Jets. I like it, GV. We're almost there. We're getting there. Paseo, which is a part of, I think it's got the same kitchen or something. They're somehow they're tied to Centrico, anyways. And they got that same drink. But this is a pumpkin dulce, spiced sponge cake, maple syrup ganache, walnut crumble, pumpkin mousse, Gruyere, and rosemary ice cream. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Oh, and the good old, what is this called? The Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes. Oh, they have a flight. See, all this stuff, like, this is all for looks. You're not going to really eat the stuff on the side of the, it doesn't want to come off, and I don't know if you really want to eat that anyway. Because I think they're already pre-made with that stuff, and then they fill them up. Look at little Nerds clusters. Oh my gosh. So they've got, and this is October 20th through November 2nd. They've got a trick or treat shake flight. Kit Kat shake, so it's Kit Kats. A Skittles shake. It's got Skittles Littles and candy gummy clusters topped with whipped cream. And then a sweet and salty shake, which is peanut butter shake with chocolate and peanut butter frosted rim. M&M's milk chocolate candies topped with the pretzel rods. And peanut butter cups. And caramel. And chocolate sauce. Wow. A flight. I wonder how much that is. Be kind of cool to try. Ballast Point. Oh, does this quesadilla look really good right now? Oh, man. That looks good. Spooky Tiramisu. Espresso martini soaked ladyfingers layered with mascarpone cream, finished with cocoa powder and a raspberry. Coulis? The Cursed Apple. Frozen apple cider slush featuring Excelsior Imperial apple cider. Float of cinnamon whiskey for warm cinnamon spice. And then you get a caramel apple lollipop. And dehydrated apple slice. They're not pictured, but those are the drinks. And then here we've got a ghostly glazed pork belly. Crispy pork belly tossed in a ghost pepper pomegranate glaze, served with miso butter, acorn squash, and roasted garlic crawling critters. Oh, look at the pumpkin seeds. It looks like pumpkin seeds. Haunted Harvest Quesadilla. A spinach flour tortilla filled with creamy, oh boy. We'd love coche. I'm not going to try. Ricotta. Oaxaca cheese and salsa maca grilled until crisp. I totally butchered that, but it looks like a delicious quesadilla. Or quesadilla. Pocket Skittle shake? Or Slim. That looks so good. I love sugar rim drinks. Me too, Cordy. Wetzel's Pretzels. Okay, they have like these cookies and cream pretzels. I love Wetzel's Pretzels. Oreo Bits. Original bits drizzled in a gooey layer of cream and topped with crunchy cookie pieces. Ah, that looks good right now. Fresh. If it's fresh, I want it. I think they did this last year at Naples, these cannolis. So they've got a pumpkin mule that's returning. And we've got the pumpkin butterscotch cannolis. Pumpkin and butterscotch cream, whipped cream, red caramel drizzle, and a sugar knife. Cute. Kayla's Cakes. They always have the cutest little macarons. These are marshmallow mummy macarons. Macaron with homemade marshmallow and dark chocolate ganache topped with sugar candy eyeballs. And then Spellbinding Sweets. So Candy Palace, Pooh's Corner, Trolley Trees, Bing Bongs, Disney Wonderful World of Sweets. You can get your Mickey Ghost Cake Pops, Mini Skeleton Caramel Apple, Halloween Marshmallow Wands, the Evil Caramel Apple, a Mickey Swirl Marshmallow Pop, new design, the Mickey Spiderweb Cereal Treat. They're going to have a mini Halloween caramel apple, Jack Skellington caramel apple, and some mini chocolate cake pops. Novelties, novelties. Here is a popcorn bucket. So the Halloween popcorn bucket is available starting August 18th. Limit 10 per person per transaction. New design there with the villains. And those are available, of course, at various popcorn carts at both parks. Pretzels, Wetzels. And then here's a little travel mug. Travel tumbler, I should say. Also available starting August 18th. We got that same 10 per person limit per transaction. Various locations around both parks, and then also at the coffee house at Disneyland Hotel. And then that's cute. Okay, here's a Magic Key exclusive. Magic Key Ursula straw clip. Starting August 18th, limit 1 per person per Magic Key pass. So super duper limited. And these are multiple locations across both parks. What is this? Oh, that's the glow cube, the Oogie Boogie Moon glow cube. Limit 2 per person per transaction. Available at select locations at both parks. Do I see Pain and Panic? Yep. Cute. Straw clip. 2 per person per transaction. This one is available at more locations around both parks. How cute they are. There's the evil caramel apple. My mom always gets it and ends up not eating it. She says it's too cute to cut. Oh no. So does she just admire it for the season? Mike, I'm like drooling. I'm so hungry. This all looks so good. Oh, we've got some returning items. I have the mayor. He's right up here. I look at him every day. I'm at my desk. And this one's coming back. The Mike Skellington. Mike Skellington. Oh my gosh. The Jack Skellington bucket. So we got the Jack Skellington gravestone bucket and the mayor sipper. You have both of these? Okay. Carol G, I swear, Wetzel's Pretzels. I like to get the full pretzel with the pizza one. It has like pepperoni and jalapenos on them. Oh man. But it has to be fresh. Again, it must be fresh. Okay, it's only at a few locations, so you have to be on the lookout for that. And the grand at the cart. Okay, so this is new, yeah? Vampire Mickey Mouse bucket. Yeah, brand new. He's cute. Limit 2 per person per transaction. No stale ones. No, Carol G, you can't. Wetzel's Pretzels, right, is just like, it's got to be fresh or just never mind. The mayor was an Oogie Boogie exclusive. It was. That's when I got it. He's a cutie pie. So this will be at a lot of locations, so I don't think people will have a problem finding those. And it'll be at the Disneyland Hotel at the Coffee House, as well as the Craftsman Grill at the Grand, outside of the parks. Look at Pooh! Winnie the Pooh in a honeybee sipper. That's a cutie patootie. I like it. Look at his little face. Limit 2 per person per transaction. Of course, no discount supply for any of these, so they note. A lot of locations for the Winnie the Pooh honey sipper. Oh my. Hades, look at him. He's a glow cube. Throw that in your drink. Coming soon. There's no date. Limit 2 per person per transaction. Limited locations at both parks. Well, they're back outside the parks. Yeah, there's some options. Look at this. Huey, Louie, and Dewey sitting on a pumpkin. Bottle topper. Coming soon, so there's no date available yet, but it looks like it will be available at a lot of locations within the parks. And then we're down to the Oogie Boogie Bash. Like I said, they've pulled back a lot on the foods and drinks that are available only for After Dark events, and they kind of opened it up to be available at all times, which I think was a smart move. Um, Oogie Boogie Bash, we've got Cozy Cone 4 is going to have this Haunted Highway cocktail, pineapple lemonade, blue curacao apple pucker, and Sprite topped with grenadine and gummy worms. They're going to have the dessert. Oh, look at the pickles. The dessert party's got a little charcuterie over here. So they're still doing, see, Carol G, they're doing this. They're still going to have the paid, like, parade or cavalcade stuff, but, and I don't want to steer you away. Just look into it a little more and then make your decision. But I know I was just a little bummed that we weren't having the full show. No problem, Sanchez. You're here now. Ah, you were watching Toy Story 5. Nice. Krista Jeff says, well, most people aren't sitting around eating the food either and buying the merch. Yeah, they're meeting the characters and watching the parade and shows. And you know what could cure that, Krista Joe? If they made the events longer. If they made the events longer, people wouldn't feel so rushed to do all of those things, right? Because then you're like, food kind of moves down to the bottom of the checklist, I feel, these days. What is this? I did not go all the way down. Oh my gosh, I do not want another bucket, but holy cow, this is cool. The Headless Horseman bucket, available starting August 18th. Only guests attending, here's the exclusive Scooby Bingo. Only guests attending Oogie Boogie Bash can purchase this bucket at this time. That is so cool. But it's pretty much available like many locations there. And tickets are still available to attend Oogie Boogie Bash. Does it light? It looks like it lights up, right? It doesn't say it, but I kind of feel like it might. I wish the eyes lit up, right? But I'm wondering if this does, or if it just makes it look like it might not. I think they got the fog effects that are making us think. That's pretty cool, though. And then they got some kids picks, right? Things that Disney thinks, are fun foods for kids, picky eaters. They're thinking of the brownie pie, chili cheese fries, the Halloween green drink, Oktoberfest dog. I don't know how many kids would like that. I don't know. The ube cheesecake churro, the mango algo fresca, possibly, but I don't know if they all kids want that chili lime seasoning. And that concludes the foodie guide for this season. What do you guys think? You know what, Scooby Bingo? I feel like we were able to mobile order, like, even though I was attending, but I went and got it before the event or something. I don't know. It was something crazy. We'll have to see, right? Try to. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly DiMaggio. Christian just says, no, it needs to be a fog machine horse, like the big one they put up in the town square area in DCA. Yeah, I think they added all that little extra to make it look super appealing. Last year, they sold all the merch before the party even started. At Oogie Boogie, I think a lot of the After Dark events, when you have to go in that little room and they only have a select number of things, Oogie Boogie seems to last a lot longer, and then they open it up. Like, everyone can buy the stuff. There weren't a lot of it. I don't even know what was exclusive to the event last year. I don't know. It gets a little, yeah, the waters get a little muddy with all of that. Scooby Bingo. Yes, the Headless Horseman. Don't worry, I have a plan. And I'm not going to Oogie Boogie Bash. Mwahaha. Okay. All right. Well, that was great. That was that. We got a good rundown. We spent a good 2 hours going through the foodie guide. There was a lot to cover. I'm glad that we have a lot of things coming our way for the next couple of months. There were quite a few things that I'm anxious to try. So I need to make a list and just try that. But it would be really cool to do the cold brew crawl on one of the someone's stream or PSH or something. Park Streamers Hangout. One of them. Um, that'd be fun. Although Bob does not drink coffee, so maybe we can get him a side of extra strawberry. Scooby Bingo, I'm telling you, I will remember absolutely nothing every time. Nothing. Every time I do this, I'm like, wait, what did I talk about? But yeah. All right, my friends, I am gonna head out and continue getting ready because I think I'm probably gonna get picked up in an hour or so. But thank you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. You can pause, rewatch, and pause and look at the things. Go on to the Disney Parks blog, Disney Eats page, and look at that. But yeah, thank you for spending time with me. It would be a TPC Cordy PSH stream with the cold brews. I know. That's why I'm like, we'll have to think about that one. If we try, we might have to do it. It might have to be a cold brew crawl with foods as well. But there's some of those other drinks too. I don't know. I'll chat with my co-hosts. What did Mike say? Mike says it's true. Cordy barely remembers my name. I'm calling Jack Skellington Mike Skellington. Okay, so I think not, Mike. I think not. You're so welcome. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you before Sunday, you never know, but I will see you guys on Sunday. All right. Enjoy. Get the last of your OG Haunted Mansion in before, we're shut down for a week or whatever, 2 weeks. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you, mods. Thank you, dreamers. Thank you, SoCal Sports, for the gift of membership. And thank you. Hold on. I think it was, I want to make sure. Angela. Thank you, Angela, for the gifted membership. SoCal Sports for the 5 gifted memberships. And Tina for the super chat. All right. Have a great weekend. Talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.